man. My brother, I can't stand my brother, man, because we can do the exact same shit and it's a different result every single time. He put on a bandana, he's Tupac. I put on a bandana, I'm Tracy Morgan from The Longest Yard. He take his shirt off, you know what the girls called him in high school? Big Sexy. I take my shirt off, you know what the girls called me? Big Titties. Had me shopping at Victoria's Secret. The girls he get, ladies and gentlemen, something off the movies. The girls I get, yeah, they off the movies too. Planet of the fucking Apes. My brother always asking me, hey man, when we gonna double date? I'm like, never. But this time around, I agreed to it. I said, you know what, we can go ahead and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why I did that. His girl came in strutting just. I said, God damn. Y'all want to know how my girl came in? On her fucking knuckles, just, I said, bitch, get in the car. Look, here's a banana, bitch. Get in the car. She, I'm like, yes, we're going to have sex later, but get your ass in the car now. Get that pink ass in the car. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, but I can't stand my brother, man. Like, he didn't even wish me a happy birthday, y'all. He did not tell me happy birthday. Like, well, okay, he wrote it on Facebook, which is cool, but come on, man. Like, Facebook's all right, but Facebook got its pros and it's got its cons. The pro is it connect you to everybody you know, but the con is it connect you to everybody you know. Sir, would you want everybody you know in the same room? Exactly. Man, I'm about to say, y'all, I graduated from Texas State with a BFA summa cum laude. That means I was in the theater. I know actors, I know directors, I know screenplays, and I also know gangbangers. And I don't want them in the same platform. It's just too many different energies. For example, my coworker wrote, happy birthday, smiley face. That's pretty basic. That's cool, okay. But then my mama wrote, happy birthday to my oldest son. May God bless you in everything that you do. May you shoot for the moon, because even if you fail, you will land amongst the stars. Ladies and gentlemen, that shit was beautiful. Had me crying. Then my homeboy Pookie from 4th grade wrote, happy birthday, my nigga. Hope you get that birthday nut. I said, oh my God. I said, did you not read what all my mama had wrote? That was poetry. And then my mama commented, actually, he's allergic to nuts. I said, mama, that is not the same thing, mama. Jesus. But man, what killed me, bro, like, I love my mama, man. She's a sweet woman, but she did me wrong, y'all. I broke up with my ex, and she kept some secrets from me. She withheld information. Why is it that whenever we break up with somebody, then the truth come out? But it ain't no regular shit. It's always something crazy that you didn't even notice or overlook. I called my mom up. She said, I called her and it's like, mama, me and Sally, we're through. She said, thank God. Honey, you're better off. The bitch didn't have a neck. I said, what? She said, boy, don't play. You know she just like a shampoo bottle. I said, shampoo bottle? That girl was just head and shoulders in that bitch. And my dad ain't no better. My dad ain't no better. He goes, she reminded me like one of those Batman villains. So I'm naming everything sexy, right? I'm like, oh, Poison Ivy. He go, no. I said, oh, Catwoman? He go, no, the Penguin. I said, Danny DeVito? You mean to tell me I've been clapping cheeks with Danny DeVito and ain't nobody told me shit? Let me roll around the city with a damn supervillain. But ladies and gentlemen, I should have known. I should have known because the signs are there. The signs, when somebody's not right for you, the signs will always be there. When people show you who they are, you need to believe them. Prime example, my cousin Keisha. She fell in love with a dude fresh out of the pen. I pulled her to the side. I said, why would you want to be with a man like that? She said, I don't know. I like me a rough neck. Yeah, she liked it until he started whooping her ass. Then she called me crying, how can he do this? How can he do this? I said, bitch, he went to jail for assault and battery. If anything, he picking up right where he left off. Some might say he didn't miss a beat. Yeah, but I never understood that. Why do women like thugs? Ladies, y'all will spend y'all best years with a fucking criminal and then want somebody to work at Google. How that work? Like my ex would always get on me talking about, Ellis, you're just not tough enough. You're not tough enough, Ellis. You're not. I said, bitch, your ex was an MS-13. I am a theater major. When you met me, I was auditioning for Peter Pan in this bitch. You knew what this was. My black ass looking for my shadow. I am the shadow. Y'all racist. I just want to see where y'all was at. But you know what, sir? I want to say thank you for your service. Go ahead and shake me up, dab me up. Okay. We friends, right? We cool. Okay. I only got a minute. I gotta wrap this up. What's a family nickname you had growing up? I don't have a lot of time, boss. Too many. Okay, they called you too many. That's cool. He was that cool, guys. You know what my mama called me growing up? Deep throat. Now, listen here. Can y'all let me finish? Y'all don't even know what I'm about to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, I used to eat and drink food exceptionally fast. I used to go, my mama said, God damn, boy, you got a deep throat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's where the name stuck. But we give words power. We give words connotation. For example, in London, spotted dick, that's a dish. In America, spotted dick, that's a problem, is it not? So I didn't know the sexual implications behind the name until I got into high school. I said, hey, bro, what's up, man? He goes, hey, bro, you know April? My homeboy said, yeah, I know April. He said, I know April. I said, man. He told me she got a deep throat. And I said, shit, me too. Yeah, my daddy says I got a real deep throat. But he goes, with your dad? I'm like, yeah, but my mom is the one who started it. Anyway, are we playing basketball or not? Ladies and gentlemen, that's been my time. I've been Ellis Aych. I want you to keep that same energy. Keep it up. This man's been working with Steve throughout the years. Give a big round of applause for Big Al Gonzalez.